Hello there everyone, this is iMark3 and welcome back to a bit more time in space. Yes, a bit more Everspace too. And I never realised this, but I think apart from the engines, the drones, do they get the same paint scheme as the ships? I think they might do, I'm not entirely sure. But white, orange, black, yellow lights, that is, apart from the engine trail, exactly my ship's colour scheme. But anyway, yes, welcome back to space. Slightly odd soundtrack in the background. I wonder if it's one of those new songs which have been added recently. I think one of the recent updates has actually added a bit more music to the game as well. But yes, we are once again in the Kite Nebula. We are cruising around with our Vindicator, with the Class 3 wings for the first time. Well, the Class 3, I forget which wings these are actually now that I think about it. Oh, well, we'll check in a second. But yeah, what's the plan for today? Well, I've not quite managed to get together the set we discovered last time, which looked so intriguing. The Eldritch set, as I was calling it. I've found some more parts to it though. So the Redemption set here. We already had Dogmatic Scanner. We've got a powerful Eradicator, which is a Ghost Cannon. You know, one of those weapons I've not used much, but extra damage versus any webbed target. And we've also got a Soul Seeker, a Thermogun, also extra damage against webbed targets. So the Redemption set seems to prefer locking a target's movement down and then doing nasty things to them. Because we've got to remember, the shield, critical hits web the target automatically for 3 seconds. So, maybe web missiles would be a good thing to add, but we've only got 3 pieces. We need a 4th one to unlock the Are They Even Real effect. And I still have no idea what any of these effects do, to be entirely clear. So, but I don't plan to seek that out today, not specifically, because that's what we've been doing since last Everspace 2 episode on this game, just like trying to hunt things down, and it's actually been a bit of a problem doing that because I'm over-leveled for the area. Fun side effects, well, fun thing I've noticed, the random signals loot boxes have been the best chance I've had, and Alex challenge signals actually auto-levels the enemies there to your level, so that's one of the few places I've been able to reliably get loot, because there's no mission giver in Kite Nebula. I can't just find missions, and hazard zones are few and far between, but we are going to hit 1 or 2 as we go. Anyway, moving on. That's a core gun I want to get rid of, actually. I'm pondering if I should replace my power plant, because if you notice, my current power core is level 23 versus my level 27. I don't much like the stats on this one I've managed to pick up though, the firepower stuff, so I'm actually going to try modifying that. I'll re-roll it now, see if we get anything better. Precision, expertise, and extra critical hit damage. Expertise I want, precision I actually do want, for reasons I'll give you in a second. Firepower, I prefer the firepower, but I'm okay without that right now. My firepower is pretty decent. I would rather have had the critical hits, but yeah. Oh well, that's the problem with re-rolling stuff. I'll also modify it, increase the thing, increase solar catalyst. I can't afford to optimize. I'm very low on high level parts, so that's the other thing I need to do. I need to advance deeper into the game, really, to get parts appropriate to my level, because I'm not getting them. So tuned for now. Extra weapon output. Okay. So while I'm on that, some strange things have been happening in terms of the crafting side of things. So go into Catalyst. Notice that where is it? Powerful is now a blue tier versus a red tier. So that's been downgraded in what level it is. A new one is EMP charges. Targets build up disruption stacks when hit by this weapon, and paralyzes for 1 second when 8 disruption charges build up. So rapid fire weapons, that'll be very nasty. Unfortunately, I can't afford to do that either. I've not got the parts for it. Otherwise, I'd have installed it on some of my guns right now. We've seen the barrage. There are some other new ones though, like Restoration Protocol. If your shield's above 70%, it immediately starts recharging. It doesn't have to wait after being hit. There's mining, primed. There was another one. Eco, high velocity. Where were they? Oh, here we go. Repair protocol. Armor repair on kill increased by 50%. That's also a nice one. And there was another one, but I've lost track of it, honestly. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what... there was another one I saw, but I don't remember where it is, so... leave it be for the moment. Anyway. I mentioned critical hit precision. I want a bit more chance there because what I am rolling compared to last time is I'm rocking a full set of Blightmonger equipment. So Blightmonger is the corrosive themed one. Critical hits apply corrosive damage. Enemies take extra corrosion damage. Every stack of corrosion actually gives me armor regen, so I've swapped out some of my autonomous equipment to get the Blightmonger set installed instead. And targets affected by corrosion take 50% increased damage to secondary weapons, so especially with the hard hitters like the cruise missile, that is a very nasty boost. Though even though I've got an anti-shield weapon primarily in this thermogun, the corrosion stacks it piles up due to its rate of fire is actually very nasty, I've noticed so far. So it's working very well. I've become a plague ship. I inflict the blight. Though I'm also immune to radiation while I've got this, thanks to the hazard plating. And I've also got the Blightmonger containment unit, which in itself does not give any other special bonuses. So yeah, Blightmonger set is installed. But anyway, yes, let's actually start doing stuff now. Let's go ahead. Let's go add a bit of variety to this, because I was getting a bit crazy just like slow grinding trying to find more parts for the other sets, the strange set that I'm curious about. So I want to do something else a little bit. Like Bioplant says there's a mission here for a completionist. Visit this plant. I don't know what that is. It's not a mission I've got so far. I've checked my mission logs, so this might be something new. Let's have a look.
Would you be familiar at all with the cave systems of Aethor 1?
Oh no.
I was
No.
as a matter of fact. There were quite a lot of nasties down there.
Those caves contain some mycelium samples we are seeking. They are the key to us being able to complete our research in the Kait Nebula. We don't have the means to return to the collection site, especially with the dangers about.
Oh no.
I know that look.
No.
Well, in that case, you're familiar with the drill. Our institute provides ample funding for fieldwork. We'll be generously compensated.
Is it really so important?
It is vital to our understanding of the universe. Why else would we take the risk of remaining here?
Yeah, thought so. So, what is it you need then?
We have been tasked with analyzing examples of certain species that live within the nebula. Please review our requirements before you leave.
That's quite a hefty list.
Descriptions are included, with possible locations. For the most part, they are spread throughout this system.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. No promises, mind you. I am a busy guy.
Only the scans are needed. We will make certain you are adequately rewarded.
We'll see about that.
Adam is about as enthusiastic about this as I am. Oh god. As Rowan said Athor 1, it's like, no, the cheese planet. Oh no, he wants me to go back there. It's the only place I've not 100%ed in the system now. And that is for very good reason. Oh dear. Okay, let's have a look. Mission completionist. Shadow creature, mycelium, thorium worm, jelly, acid pouch, spore. Right. I am not happy with this. Oh well, but I guess it's called the completionist for a reason, isn't it? Okay, let's go and... Oops, wrong key. Let's go ahead and get started then, I suppose. Where do I want to go first? Thorium worms. Are those those tongue things? I think they are, aren't they? Well, let's see what else we can get first. Let's head to Kaush Orbit. I know we can find the jellyfish at the very least very easily there. Off we go! Completionism, here we come. Kaush Orbit. Actually, on reflection, I could probably scan the jellyfish back at the Bio Institute. I mean, there's 3 containers with stuff in them there. Might be worth looking about. Anyway. Alright. But the reason I want to try and advance a little bit today, like, you know, actually move on to the new system, if I can, is, oh wait, no, didn't I did some extermination in this area. Are they all really dead? I think there might be, I'm not seeing them anywhere. That's kind of interesting to know about, but also kind of sad as well. It's like, if you legitimately kill all the creatures, are they actually permanently gone? Because I'm not seeing any jellyfish around here. Oh dear. That... Well, well, respawning enemies, I mean, they keep coming back. The bugs that spit acid at you, they keep coming back, but... yeah, the jellyfish in this area I had to kill for that quantum signal quest, but it's like, they aren't here anymore. Let's see, shadow creatures at Kosh Orbit. Oh yeah, there were some shadow creatures here. I remember that. I did that off camera, but I had to roll along the... Oh no. If I've already completed all the shadow creatures, does that mean that I can't scan them anymore? I've got to remember where they were as well, because they're a bit hard to spot. Ah. Why am I doing this? Oh wait, no, I think it was somewhere along here, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I flew along here. Hang on.
Let's make this a little game. Sure, why not?
Hey, it's what I was speaking of earlier. It's Alec. Okay, I also turned to our good friend Google to try and get an answer, and apparently shadow creatures, if you complete them, then they actually do despawn. They disappear because it's a puzzle one. Though you can still find them in other places. So I'm not out of the game yet. And actually the upgrade to... words. The upgrade for locating secrets and things will help me find them. So that's also pretty good.
You're just too slow, Alec.
And I was specifically watching that time. Unfortunately, beating Alec doesn't actually give us any credits. It's just a challenge. So, the reliable sources of level gear. One is, of course, the old favourite of scanning loot. Sorry, going through random loot chests because those are usually leveled. The other is the high hazard zones, and then the third one is this one. As I said, it's like getting Alec's challenge because the enemies get leveled up to my level as well. So, yeah. I feel like completionist might be one that I want to try and keep doing on the back burner as we go around doing other stuff, especially since I've completed, I think, all the shadow creatures in this world except maybe on Athor 1, because finding things in that maze is pretty tricky. Ugh. Oh, Alec's still killing stuff over there. Oh, I wish I'd realised that, because then I could have gone and got some more loot. Ah well. Have I found anything of use? I got an opulence treasury unit. Oh, that's actually the third opulence piece. I don't have that yet. Okay. I didn't install that Shiva power core. I do that now. Some rockets. homing missiles, and that's about it. Okay. I'll hang on to the other power core just in case, because that one there, plus 30% power output at stop, is actually a very powerful bonus on that one. But this one is like better overall. This one beats it in power output if I'm stationary. Opulence cargo unit though, 10% increase to credit out income. That's actually a pretty potent boost in itself. Might be worth fitting just for that. Once I switch off Blightmonger. Anyway, yes, let's continue. I'll try and grab some quick scans where I know things are, and then the rest we'll just pick completions up as it goes. I don't think I'll hunt that down today. Well, I won't hunt it specifically, shall we say. I've just got to stop reflexively going into unknown signals trying to find loot drops. Seriously. Seriously. The moment I say I'm going to stop, I find the fourth piece. Dang it all. That's what I get for tempting fate, I suppose, isn't it? Okay, right. So, we've found ourselves the power core for it. Redemption, Zealous Power Core. Reduced weapon energy consumption while cloaked. So Redemption actually favours the Scouts. The stealth ship, which I like because of its massive range. Well, this one also has extra damage, fire weapon damage. Okay, right. Let me just swap things around and activate this booster then. Let's see what we've got. Alright, my loadout is now a bit more haphazard. I have got, I've installed and upgraded my Redemption set as best I'm able. So, dogmatic scanners, that's the big drawback of this particular set. Since I rely so much on the loot range from the Observer, that's cut in half for the dogmatic, but the dogmatic has better ship set range and resource range, so it's like a more average scanner rather than specialised. I've reinstalled the Escort Duty Bulkhead armour, so reduced damage from frontal attacks. And I've also reinstalled the Castile's Protection level 24 Legendary Shield. And that is because, well, my other shields, I don't have the slots free to actually install a full set of them. So as we do, I still have that old... I've never really installed this old set of Starforged Superior plating, have I? Right. The reason I couldn't complete another set is because I've also installed the Opulence Treasury unit for that extra income in credits, because, you know, I've got to keep an eye on the high tier ships and all that. And of course our power core is the Redemption tuned Zealous core, which once leveled up appropriately is actually quite powerful. I re-rolled it once as well, so it's now precision boost, which is like going to help with that chance to web things, but also reduced energy consumption for weaponry, and there's the cloak bonus, which is useless to us. So yeah. One thing I should also try and do is bonus versus webbed. Maybe I should craft up some web missile as well. I don't really use the specialty weapons. I've got the cruise missiles and things, but it's like... Let's see. These weapons both do 30% more... Oh, wait, the Soul Seeker, low kinetic but does extra kinetic to webs. This one is extra energy. This one becomes a lot more powerful as far as raw energy damage is concerned. So against shielded targets, especially against like ancients, this will be kind of potent. It's also got a chance to deal corrosion, because I re-rolled this one once as well, and it's also got a chance to slow, which I think is a chance to web, and as a result get that extra damage boost. But it's like more importantly though, we have got the Redemption set bonuses. Some asteroids are not what they seem. You sense weakness in the hearts of your enemies. Are they even real? And the thing is, I have no idea what any of this is going to do. So I don't even know what's going to be happening with those, to be honest, but we'll see as we go. I was about to quickly blast that with my penumbra, but I just didn't install my penumbra. So. Gonna have to get used to not having an explosive weapon on tap, I suppose. Right, anyway, yeah. We've actually got the effects. I don't know what's going to happen. But I think the idea is we get on with our lives, and if something happens, then we see what happens. So, off we go. I don't know why, but look at that, I've got some blue things marking some of these guys. I don't know why. I'm guessing that's something to do with oh, hello! What? I'm seeing more jellyfish. Why am I seeing more jellyfish? Are they even real? I'm seeing the spirits. Okay, I was not expecting to see, well, I was liking seeing more peaceful creatures, but now I'm actually seeing them around the redemption forces as I engage them. Oh, hello. Are you even real? Well, it makes sense, I suppose. I mean, the other jellyfish feed on radiation and stuff. But there seems to be this special version, which is like... is only revealed to those of the true faith, I guess you could say. So much of the folk at this place wanting to do a completionist, like scan all life forms, they don't even know those guys exist, do they? Does that mean the quest is futile? What the? It's even more. Okay, right, so we've seen, I think that's, are they even real? I don't know what the asteroids or the weakness in the hearts of your enemies means though. But we are seeing some extra space fauna around the place. Seeing ripple effects around that turrets. Those turrets, I don't know why. What a strange effect is going on. Oh. Why am I invisible? I think... well, first off, let's actually see this.
These are not sticky or ugly for a change.
Transparently so.
Remind me the next time I'm offered a task, I only do non-slimy things.
If only you would listen.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Jellyfish off the list.
Well, we got the jellyfish at least, but I think when I run into these guys, it's it cloaks me. Ha! I have mixed feelings about this. I don't like squishing the innocent jellyfish, but I've found a way to actually cloak while I'm not a scout with a cloaking ultimate. Ha! Okay, let's see if I can find some more life forms around the place. Actually, this might be an issue. I'm a drone carrier. Drone set off mines. Can I actually save someone from a minefield? I don't actually know if I can. See what I mean? The problem is that my drones will trigger the mines. plus side, my drones are currently distracted. Let's get some mines.
Result. Nice shot.
Are there any more? There should be some more. He hasn't said he's good yet.
G&B elite fighters are homing in on you.
I knew I'd forgotten one.
For a social call.
There's the other reliable source.
That stunt you pulled rescuing that Okar traitor was downright low.
We all got a bone to pick with you. Yeah, well, it'll have to wait until another life.
Yeah, the elite hunter squads, they are also appropriately leveled. I don't see any more mines. I think we're okay for now. But yeah, gotta deal with these guys. Oh, we've lost most of our drones while I wasn't paying attention. This ghost cannon is just tearing through things. Wow. I might have to revise my opinion about the ghost things. Wow. Okay, right. Also, you. There's no mines. I think you're okay. Drones. Why did you attack him? I guess what's done is done. Well, that got him to jump out at least, but I don't know why my drone decided to attack him. I guess I'll blame it. The drones ran into these guys and they decided to turn hostile towards G&B. Oh wait, no, I don't know. Of course, I just shut down some G&B right next to a G&B freighter. Of course, it's going to be hostile. I got a new Blightmonger shield. But apart from that, not. Just a bunch of stuff from those guys. Level 29, that's actually near the... Right. We're almost at the level cap, I think, which I think is 30. Wow. Almost at 30. I think weakness in the hearts of the enemies is when I see those ripple effects. You see around that turret there? That's only happening on certain enemies, so I think that might be with sensing weakness. And I feel like I'm doing more damage to those. I'm just not 100% sure, because right now the level difference is making it hard for me to tell. I'm still trying to figure that one out. There's also the whole, some asteroids aren't what they seem bits, which I have no idea about that one. I don't... Oh, ooh, hello, hang on. Now that I mention it, why are those asteroids glowing? What is different about you? I can damage you. It's an ancient power crystal and it's friendly? What? Is this... what? Why is there a friendly power crystal? Okay, so killing the friendly power crystals didn't do anything. I don't know what I'm... Okay. What does this even mean? I mean, I can't interact with it in any other way. I don't know what it does. Unless it's like a friendly turret or something.
I think that spore is on the list for the research station.
Yes, it is.
And better get to it.
The scan of the spore was successful.
Obviously, Hive.
Clearly no appreciation for what I do for you.
Thank you, Hive.
I think Adam was being a bit sarcastic. Yeah, we're back on Hathor 1, just because I know there's a couple of things on the list that should be around here somewhere. I don't really like this place. Just because it's a bit hard to navigate. Isn't it?
Ugh, this must be the mycelium the scientist was mumbling about.
Yes, this fits the requirement listed.
Let's do the scan and get out of this sticky situation. I'm glad we only have to scan it.
I concur. I would have protested bringing such vile microbes onto the ship again. They could have spread to my circuits.
Again?
Ha! Like you get a say in this, Hive.
Oh, Adam. Are you sure you want to be talking to Hive like that? Well, actually, yeah. Hive is kind of bound to obey Adam, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I think. Oh, there was another creature there. Anthorian worm. Hi.
One of those Aethorian worms. What do you make of them, Hive?
I find them thoroughly hideous.
I mean, do you have any data on them?
Only that they would more than likely make for bad dinner guests. And that I can calculate that their jaws can force enough pressure to crush and chew our craft with ease.
Got it. I feel a bit sorry for it. But I'll be glad if I never have to look in the mouth of a cave worm again.
Okay. Got that one. What else do we need? Acid pouch and shadow creatures. I should be able to find an acid pouch around here. Shadow creatures I'm out of luck with. I've got to find them elsewhere, I think. Mind you, finding acid pouches is also a bit of an ass because they're a bit random in placements. Ah, there we go.
I wanna know what's in these slimy meatballs.
They contain a highly concentrated dihydrogen sulfate with a mix.
I said I don't want to know, Hive.
The scan is complete.
Ugh, I think I need a hot shower after this.
Our contact is limited to a mere stream of data.
Still.
Yeah, the problem with those acids, they're normally near those mycelial gates that we've had to burn through a few times. These are the plans everywhere, aren't they? But this particular map, though, there's a bunch of gates where the acid spores aren't readily nearby. So that's kind of what made it tricky trying to find them. That took a few minutes. Right. Last thing on my list for completionist is actually the shadow creatures, which sadly... Oh, apparently Athor, I've actually increased my completion doing that. There's some in Athor somewhere. Don't know where. There should be some. There are others scattered around though, because I did check Google after all, and it said there are some can be found in other systems as well. Oh yeah, Poe and V, the one I've barely checked out. So yeah, we'll find those at some point, I guess. But anyway, right. Let's move on. Last we're going to do out here in K8 before we try moving somewhere else is we'll deal with the high risk areas. Both of them are level 27 actually. Plus 70%, plus 0. Let's hit the plus 0 first. Okay, here we go. One high risk area. Oops. And we're already under fire. Okay. Why was there a massive explosion? Is that what the weakness thing is? Because oh, that one is. Okay. Do you explode when I kill you? You do. What about you? You don't. Okay, I think I've got it. That is actually a very useful effect. If I sense an enemy has got weakness, apparently they are highly volatile when they get killed. To the point where all my drones are actually dead. Oh dear. That's actually... If I wasn't a drone carrier, that'd be very useful. Because I am, I think it's actually a bit of a hazard. Because my drones just got wiped out in no time flat. No, didn't seem to affect the drones, just the drones got killed. Fair enough. Never mind! Okay, that's a very, very, very bad effect to have while playing as a drone carrier. I think I better switch off the setup after this. So I think I'll swap ship for the next episode actually. Then I'll be able to do this a bit better. Okay, nearly got the boss. There goes nothing. Especially in like drone swarms like that, it's actually kind of bad. Yeah. Weakness in the hearts of your enemies pairs incredibly poorly with a drone carrier, because you can very easily blow up your support wing. Okay, right. There we go. Got the boss coming up. Got a full set of drones. Switch over to my Gauss cannon. Where's the enemy going to be? Oh, boss! Oh wait, no. There it is. Sadly, I don't have corrosive. Oh, it's immune to being webbed. What a shame. Not immune to corrosive though, I would like to point out. Which is why the blight set is actually kind of useful against these. And that was a massive chain reaction. Right. Now the big question is, did we get anything good? Ooh, a ship module. Did we get anything good? Immediately see a ship model. Right. Griffin wings for an interceptor. Okay. Let's see, we got pulse lasers, new energy core, just mostly basic stuff. We got a new opulence piece. Well, say new. We got a new piece of armor. It's not a new piece because we've come across those before. Let's see, what's my current opulence? 25, 26. Structure, increase secondary damage while cloaked. I'm not so sure I want to do that. Because, well, opulence, its bonus is about having Starforged items. So it's just like, I'm not sure when I'll properly use the opulence because my gear isn't that maxed out. Maybe at the level cap, when you're maxing out all your gear and stuff, then that's when it becomes like a more effective set. I forgot to check in the middle of all that what happens if I reveal one of those ancient crystals because I was too busy fighting. Oh well. Right, I do have one more to do, so let's go ahead and do that one as well. Okay, I have retooled my loadout slightly. We still have the first tier. Why are the Redeemer drones here? We have the first tier for the Zealot one. Oh wow, that was level 30. So we've got asteroids not what they seem, but we do not have the dangerous enemy weakness one. Yeah, okay. So the asteroids do reveal that becomes a weapon turret. So that said, it is stationary and very fragile, it looks like. But yes, in place of that though, I have re-equipped my loot tracking radar, and I have also reinstalled my Blightmonger sets, so we now have full Blightmonger bonuses. So corrosion damage for days.
Counted and deposited. Yes.
At least that's the plan anyway. Yeah, look at them corroding. What's the effect on this area? Evolution. Marked enemies increased by 5 times. Can that exceed 30, actually? I wonder. Let's see if we can find one to keep alive. My drones are dying even without the help of the explosions, actually. Okay, right. I don't want the turret bonus by itself, so let's get my flak cannon back. Well, my flak cannon, my penumbra back up. Penumbra? My eclipse, sorry. No, it is penumbra. What am I doing? Right, power core. Do I want to swap my power core out? Better shield output. Reduced energy consumption while cloaked, which is actually would be helpful if I was running into those orange jellyfish a lot. Fine weapon damage while cloaked, reduced energy weapon consumption, but more expertise, more criticals, which will help my blight corrosion proc a bit more. So let's swap the power core out as well, back to the standard Shiva rather than redemption. So redemption is interesting, but it seems to be something you kind of want to lean into a bit more. Also, while I've unequipped it, it hasn't changed the asteroids that are already revealed, it looks like. Oh no, it has. They are marked as destroyable, but they aren't actually spawning those cores anymore. Oh, that was interesting. Apparently when I've got afterburn on, I can afterburn sideways. I did not know that before. Titanium, supercharged. Gotta pay attention to the loot and that jazz. There we go, drone wing is back in fully working order. This is going okay. Also got to remember that the Blightmonger second effect does give me some passive regen as well, so that's also quite useful. But things are getting kind of hairy.
Result. Intercepted.
Oh, I completely forgot I've got the temporal nano restorer. I could have reversed a lot of that armor damage. Ah well.
Value of these credits are mercy to the fickleness of markets.
Gotta keep that in mind. I said these credits though, it's only like, it says it drops a lot of credits, but it's like 12, 7. The game's definition of a lot of credits and my definition seems to be at a bit of a disparity actually. That's a lot of drones there, so let's murder those. Oops, there we go. Okay, quickly repair our drone wing while the boss comes in. 20 credits, 45 credits. Still very, very little. Okay, let's see, where's the boss? You are there, you're level 27. I think you're upgrading, actually. So let's leave you alone for a minute, see what happens. Okay, it doesn't seem to be leveling up at all. It should be every 15 seconds. Alright, let's go ahead and murder it then. So, let's double check real quick to get the extra damage. 50% damage bonus while being corroded. To get maximum effect, because it's a cruise missile and it's kinetic boosted cruise missile, and at that I need to burn through its shields first and then tag it with the missile. So let's see what happens. I still think these guys are actually a lot less threatening than the outlaw capital ships. Just because their turrets are less reliable, they don't have guided missiles, they don't spawn drones. These are definitely a weaker capital ship in my opinion. Shield's gone. Fires a missile. Oh, yep, that hit really hard. Okay. Right. Yeah, I find the rebel ship's far more threatening than that one. Ship module. We have got ourselves a new module. It is a Tormentor wing. Right. And there's still just a bunch of credits just floating in space. I'm not. That's actually kind of a bad perk, that one, for these zones. Better to avoid, I think. Anyway, let's see. What have we got? We got anything good? We've got a new autonomous Genesis barrier. Nice. Apart from that, I'm not really seeing much I'm interested in. No, also standard. 26, 27. Though it's a lower tier, but that's okay. Upgrading to blue tier is super easy at this point. So yeah, I'll pick up the more powerful Genesis barrier, but after that, not really concerned with any of this. So let's just scrap it all. Gotta say though, I feel somewhat underwhelmed at this point. I was definitely interested in the effects of the redemption sets, and it's especially in like well, how do I put this? I'll need to think on it. Hang on. Let's go. Let's wander off and say hi to Eric's kin, shall we? And I'll think about what I want to say as we go to I'll say what I've decided on when I get to the jump gate. Once I've organised my thoughts a little bit. Drake's Passage. Here we go. Right. I think I've figured out what I want to say. So the redemption set, I was very curious about it as we picked it up and I was looking at it. Though after playing with it a bit, I think we've got one really strong trait, one very situational trait, and one that is extremely underwhelming. Though I don't know if the... I'll hang on to you for the moment. I don't know if the asteroid one is effective outside Kite Nebula, but there are asteroids in every other place, so I'd have to experiment with that and check for it. But anyway, let's move on. So let's start with the powerful trait. The since weakness in the heart of your enemies are surrounded by visual distortion. If you kill those enemies, massive explosion. Happens to be kind of bad if I'm a drone carrier, because you know the whole killing my own drone wing kind of thing. Actually, don't do that. So, but on basically nearly any other ship, that would be a great addition because it doesn't seem like the explosions hurt me really. Maybe I shouldn't be exploring. Not quite. So yeah, there is that. So that's a very powerful trait in general on most ship types. Just happens that my ship might be the exception. Next trait, the it's a very situational one. There are bonuses and things for cloaks. So if you've got bonuses that actually do really well, with cloaks. So if you set up properly, then yep, ramming those little creatures can do the thing. Again, the question is, do they appear outside the nebula or not? Don't know. I feel like I want to continue. How do I use the gates? Maintained and protected by coalition only through fair any form of revenue. Right. Oh, there's the gates. Oh, this is actually very. So it's into the asteroid and then through here. This is maintained by the coalition, which you remember is like that gang state that Alec used to be a part of, that transitioned from gang to a local authority. This is very different. Ooh, this is very different. Wormhole? Interesting. That's different from every other gate we've been through, actually. Wow. I like it. I really like that. Alright, sorry. Oops, now where are we? The Galeno gate on the other side. The mission to Alec's kin is at the little starport. There is security containers and things around here. This is stuff around here is level 20 to start out. Zerilias. I have not come across those before either. Okay. Seems to be a local faction though. Who are these guys? Yeah, I just thought I should probably check closer first. Retaliator, Frost. Who are the Retaliators? I do not know. There's another Zerilia set over there. Let's head over there and have a quick look-see. Right, anyway, moving on. The whole random generating things, it can be very powerful, especially if your ship is geared that way. The temporary invisibility is also a good defensive tool. If it works outside the current nebula is a question which needs answering. What are those? Oh, they look kind of like thermoguns, but it doesn't seem to be. Standard drones. Standard outlaw style hulls. Okay, so I think there might be an outlaw or pirate faction in this area. Just a group I've not come across before.
Target destroyed.
Yep, target destroyed, Hive. So yeah, situational, very useful. Right, the traits in particular I'm underwhelmed by. Asteroids not always what they seem. Again, don't know if that one works outside the Kite Nebula or not. Let's take a quick look at these guys. These guys are completely new. I do not... Actually, no, that looks like a pirate hull, but it's got a different kind of thing on it. The drones are a different shape, though. Also, they seem to be launching some kind of missiles, I guess? Yeah, I don't quite recognise these guys. Huh. 2 new factions, I think. Okay, right, anyway, yeah, let's jump out. Right. So I said 2... No. Words. Wow, I keep getting distracted. Coalition fighters. Ooh. These are the base ships for the Redeemers in Kite Nebula, actually, I think. Just unmodified with crystal tech. Sorry, keep getting curious about things. Right. The whole asteroid's not what they seem. Every asteroid I've checked so far has always been a ancient crystal, which is as we noticed in that test in Hazard Zone. It very chill music in this area. Ah. Right. Just spawned that crystal, which is a static turret, and also dies way too quick. So, not very useful. I think, well, how I think I would have done it is if I'd had like a random chance result rather than it always being like an ancient crystal, which maybe fires a few shots off with this ineffective weapon and then gets killed. Like, what if, say, there's a chance that you release some little mini hatchlings, like miniature versions of those guardians. They are hungry. You free them, so they go after your enemies first. But once all enemy hostiles have disappeared inside of like a minute, they go, "We're still hungry. There's nothing left. You're here," and so they turn hostile after that. So little support units which will be a bit hazardous to you as well. Or maybe it might release a small jellyfish that just random little cluster in there, or maybe it's a small cluster of like solid particles or just chunks of biomass might pop out as well. So it's like some kind of random result. I think would have been quite an interesting take on that, instead of just always being a ineffective and easily killed supporting turret, which is not very useful anyway. It just distracts the enemy for a few seconds. I think that's what I would rather have seen from that. Leaning into the whole mystery side of it rather than the whole just like being ancient crystals. Maybe even a friendly Redeemer ship could have popped out, or a couple of friendly Redeemer drones could have come out and be supporting you, helping you and shielding you a little bit until they go down eventually. There could have been more options for that, sadly. But anyway, right, Coalition HQ. So this is Coalition headquarters, is it? Let's see. Hello.
Coalition HQ, state your business.
You're cheerful.
I'd like to inquire about the well-being of some young horags on your station.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Aren't you Adam Roslin?
The one and well, yes.
That stunt you pulled on Avonrest brought down Okar heat on the Coalition, which we could have done without.
Oh, Yun!
Oh, yeah. Look, sorry, but that was Maddox. I think I remember you.
I am Ming Young. I command the Coalition, or what's left of it.
Ouch.
Look, I'm just trying to do a favor for an old friend. Do you happen to know any of the offspring of a horag named Elek?
Of course. Emek and Enik especially. They're total goofballs. My own kids love them. You can tell Elek they're all doing fine. I can't vouch for the general future of our station, however.
What do you mean?
The Coalition is walking a tightrope, and I fear our position here is hanging by a thread.
I feel I owe you guys for all the trouble Maddox caused earlier. If there was something I could do...
We could use any help we could get. Tell me, have you ever heard of the Zurilia gang?
I was wondering about those.
Should I have?
I was wondering.
Dregs of the colonial fleet abandoned here after the Okar War.
Oh.
They've managed
Right.
to survive in the geothermal plant of a lava planet, looting the occasional automated cargo, which we can tolerate so long as they leave our bases alone. But now, the Zurilia scientists have developed a signature bomb which we have no defense against.
So they become a threat.
Possibly. If we could just get our hands on one of these bombs, we could examine it and assess the magnitude of the threat.
If I was to try to pocket one for you, where would they be found?
Deep inside their base. The bombs come forward to a drone. Get a drone out of there and program it to deliver it to us. Just, you know, make sure it's not armed.
Sounds too easy. There has to be a catch.
The Zurilia's HQ is well defended, but our spies have reported a back way in that's unguarded.
Why would they leave it unguarded?
Because it's inside a volcano.
Ah, and there's the catch.
I can't send any of my own people. If Zurilia finds out we were involved, that would provoke them into action.
I'll undertake the task. I'm not one to leave my friends' kids in danger.
Deliver us the drone, and then we might take a different opinion of you.
Yeah, Commander Yun. We met her back in the previous system. Interestingly, she had what's left of the Coalition, and heat was brought down on them because of Maddox causing trouble over there, so yeah. Apparently this is also a ship dealer. Here's one that will be able to take advantage of the Scout, because they can use the ult cloak briefly. Though of course it disables after firing, so I don't know if the jellyfish cloak is different from that. It might be, actually. But I am thinking of switching back to maybe a bomber next episode. Got missions. Got a shop. I do need to sell some stuff. Open treasury units. I should probably try and stash some of this stuff as well, because I'm carrying a bunch more than I need. Though that is also, I'm afraid, where we're going to be calling the episode. I kind of got distracted a bit in Kite, so I spent most of the episode back there, but finding out that some of the actions of us and Maddox have been resonating a bit around the place is kind of to be expected. There's always side effects, it seems. One thing I like about this game, the story does make sense. So I just need to go to the thermal plant, fly into a volcano, get a new bomb from remnants of the Coalition force, which is a new faction. So remnants of the Coalition military force, I think. Kind of curious about them, and also try to help them survive a bit better from the damage that might have been done. But yeah. Until next time, though, this has been IMAR3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, gives me those virtual headpats I oh so crave. And we'll catch you all some other time. Still feel I find a let down about the redemption set. But yeah, see you all later.